This Sunday, I pause, not to rush, not to worry, but to reflect and give thanks to God. Thank you, Lord, for the strength you gave me on days I felt weak, for the peace you provided even when answers were unclear, for every small wins, every lessons, and every closed doors that protected me. This week may not have been perfect, but I'm grateful for progress, seen and unseen. I'm grateful for growth, for resilience, and for grace that carried me through moments I didn't think I could handle. Today, I reflect on how far God has brought me, on the prayers He answered quietly, on the ones He's still working on the patience He's teaching me in the waiting. I release every worries into God's hands. I let go of anxiety, pressure, and comparison. I choose trust over fear, peace over panic, and faith over doubt. As a new week approaches, I pray for clarity, consistency, favor, and strength. May my steps be ordered, my efforts be fruitful, and my heart remain thankful no matter the season. If you are listening to this, may God meet you where you are. May your heart be filled with peace, your mind with clarity, and your path with light. Today, I choose gratitude, not because the journey has been easy, but because God has been faithful through it all. There were circumstances that could have stopped me, moments that tested my strength, my patience, and my faith, season filled with uncertainty, pressure, and silent battles that no one saw. Yet, somehow, I'm still here. I'm grateful for strength God gave me when I felt weak, for the lessons hidden in setbacks, for the courage to keep showing up even when progress felt slow. Not every prayer was answered the way I expected, but every step shaped me. Every delay taught me patience. Every challenge built resilience. Looking back, I see that even in the hardest moments, God was guiding, protecting, and preparing me. I'm thankful for growth that came from discomfort, for peace that arrived in the middle of chaos, for hope that remained even when circumstances tried to take it away. This journey may not look perfect, but it is purposeful, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. If you are walking through a difficult season, I hope this reminds you that strength can exist alongside struggle, and gratitude can still bloom even in hard time. Still standing, still grateful, still trusting God. There was a time when my mind never stopped. I overthought everything, every choice, every word, every moment. I carried the weight of worry alone and often felt trapped inside my own head. I spent countless hours at home, feeling isolated, anxious, and weighed down by depression. Some days it felt like the walls were closing in, and I didn't know how to escape the loop of my thoughts. But through it all, I began to notice small shifts. I realized that staying stuck in my head didn't have to define me. I started to take tiny steps, moments of self care, speaking up, reaching out, and trusting God even when I couldn't see the whole path. Slowly, I learned to be gentler with myself, to celebrate small victories, and to trust that my feelings were valid but not permanent. I discovered that growth is not always loud or fast. Sometimes it is quiet. Learning to forgive yourself, letting go of control, and finding peace in the small ordinary moments. I learned to value my own company without letting it turn into loneliness and to redirect my energy into things that nourished me. And today, I am grateful for the journey, for the struggles that taught me patience, for the night that felt endless but taught resilience, and for a voice inside that said, keep going, even if it's slowly. I am not the same girl who's overthought everything or hide from the world at home. I am stronger, wiser, and learning to live in peace with myself. To everyone listening to this, it's okay to struggle, it's okay to feel alone, but trust the process. Healing, growth, and gratitude can come even when the journey feels heavy. I am still growing, still learning, and still thankful for every step that brought me here.